Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap guys. Guys, we are back with another session for ESIC Deputy Director and this session is for language comprehension and we'll be discussing 15 important multiple choice questions that could be thrown at you in the exams and that will help you in your preparation journey. So without any further ado, let's jump into the session guys. Before we begin, I would like to inform you that if you do not want to miss any of our videos, any of our updates, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want the PDFs of these sessions for free, you can join our Telegram channel, the link for which has been given in the description of the video. And these are our contact details, guys, if you wish to contact us for anything. So let's begin the session, guys. We'll be discussing 15 multiple choice questions and I'll be providing you the solution and the answer for these questions. So they are random questions and these may be thrown at you in the exams. The first question is sentence improvement. A part of a sentence is given to you in underlined part and you have to find the correct replacement. So the question is, a team of biologists have been discovered 4 new species of horned frogs in the northeastern region of India. So see, the subject is a team, so it cannot be have. So we can eliminate this. So it should be has been discovered, has been discovering, or has discovered. So correct option here is a team of biologists has discovered 4 new species of horned frogs in the northeastern region of India. So the correct option is option number 3. Moving ahead, guys, now you have to fill in the blank. And the question is, dash, he became a minister. He didn't allow any of his relatives to live with him. As long as he became a minister, in case he became a minister, as soon as he became a minister, or in order that. So since the sentence is in the past tense, so as long as is not correct, in case is uncertain here, in order that is to do something in the future. But as soon as is the correct option here. As soon as he became a minister, he didn't allow any of his relatives to him. Moving on to the next question, guys. Question number 3. You have to again choose the correct replacement for the underlined part, sentence improvement. And the question is, hardly had we stepped out of the building, then we get drenched. In Hindi, we say that as soon as we left the building, we got drenched. That means it started raining. So there is a rule, guys, that you must remember. If a sentence begins with hardly, barely, or scarcely, always remember the correlative conjunction that is used with these three words is when. And the other rule is if a sentence begins with no sooner, it will be paired with than, not THEN, THAN, than. So hardly, barely, scarcely are always paired with when, and no sooner is always paired with than. So hardly had we stepped out of the building, what should be the correct replacement? That we are getting, no substitution required, than we got, or when we got. So hardly had we stepped out of the building when we got drenched. So that is the correct option here, option number 4. Moving on to the next question, guys. Again, we have to find the correct options for the blanks. Dash cart loaded with mangoes turned upside down on dash main road. The cart loaded with the mangoes turned upside down on the main road. Uh, the cart loaded with mangoes turned upside down on a main road. No. A cart loaded with mangoes turned upside down on the main road. Yes. And so correct option is option number 3. A cart loaded with mangoes, because it is not a specific cart that we are talking about, turned upside on the main road. Now main road has become specific here, so it's the. So a cart loaded with mangoes turned upside down on the main road. Moving ahead, guys, question number 5. You have to find the part which has a grammatical error in the sentence. So a sentence has been brought down into 4 parts, and the sentence is, I shall buy this book if you like it or not. So which is the erroneous part here, guys? So I shall buy this book if you like it or not. So this book or not, I shall buy if you like it. So the correct option is, guys, option number 4. Guys, the erroneous part here is if. If here should have been replaced with whether. I shall buy this book whether you like it or not. So guys, whenever we are presenting uncertainty, for uncertainty we have to use whether, not if. If is a conditional word. If you do this, I will not talk to you. So that's how we use if. But I don't know if it is going to rain, or I don't know whether it is going to rain. Here we should use whether. So WHETHER. So correct option is option number 4 here. Next question, guys. Again, we have to find the replacement for the underlined part. I couldn't sleep in case of being very tired. So no substitution required, even though, being very tired, in spite of being very tired, or in order of. Even though uh, is not used, even though cannot be paired, although it makes sense, but I couldn't sleep even though of being tired, even though being tired. No, the correct option is in spite of. So even though could have been used if it were written I couldn't sleep even though I was very tired. So then we could have used even though, but here the correct option is in spite of being very tired. The correct option is option number 3. Moving on, guys. Next question. Again, we have to find the erroneous part in the sentence. My grandmother is quite concerned to my progress at school. Yes, guys, what is the erroneous part here? My grandmother is quite concerned to my progress at school. My grandmother to my progress is quite concerned at school. So I've got my answer. It should be option number 2. So guys, here concerned not to, concerned with. That is the correct replacement. My grandmother is quite concerned with my progress at school. That is the correct option here, option number 2. And the RNS part is we have to replace to with with. Next question, guys. We have to find the appropriate meaning of the given idiom. Rose-colored glasses. Yes, guys, have you ever heard of it? Rose-colored glasses. Your options are a positive outlook on life, a difficult situation, an outdated attitude, or a belief not based on facts. The correct option is, guys, rose-colored glasses. That means something that you do not want to. A belief that is not based on facts is the correct answer for rose-colored glasses. Uh, I hope that is the correct answer, guys. So let's move ahead, guys. Moving to question number 9. A slowly moving mass of river or ice. What is it called? I think the options are quite easy, quite simple. Yes, guys. A slowly moving mass of river of ice. Your options are glacier, typhoon, avalanche, and blizzard. Guys, blizzard is when it is snowing. Um, guys, I think looking back, I think that is not the correct option for option question number 4. Sorry, question number 8. Rose-colored glasses is a positive outlook on life. Okay, so I thought it was only colored glasses. So, colored glasses could be a belief not based on facts, but rose-colored glasses, thinking of it again, it basically means a positive outlook on life. So that is rose-colored glasses. I'm sorry about that. Now, a slowly moving mass of or a river of ice is not typhoon. Typhoon is a storm. Avalanche is when a large amount of snow gets dislodged from the mountain when a laden snow and it starts sliding down. That's avalanche. And blizzard is a snowstorm. The correct option here is option number 1, glacier. That is the correct answer, guys. Option number 10, we have to again find the correct meaning of the given idiom on the spur of the moment. Your options are deciding after a lot of thinking, acting impulsively without thinking, waiting nervously for something, or being extremely careful. So spur of the moment is, guys, doing something without thinking or without giving it any thought, without the fear of consequences. So that is on the spur of the moment. Correct option is option number 2, acting impulsively without thinking. Next, guys, question number 11. Now we have to find the correct one-word substitution. A person who eats the flesh of other human beings. Someone who eats flesh of other human beings, not animals, human beings. So a person eating another person. So what is he called? Cannibal, savage, tribal, or aborigine? Aborigine are, guys, people of the original race, of original people of Australia, for example, are called aborigines. Tribal, we know tribal people living in forests and all that for tribal. Savage is somebody who is very raw, rude, right? Rude person is called savage, but cannibal is the correct answer. Cannibal is the person who eats flesh of other human beings. That is called a cannibal. Next question, guys. Now we have to again find one word substitution. Medical doctors who specialize in diagnosing diseases using X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasound. What are they called? Dermatologist, cardiologist, radiologist, or pathologist. Dermatologist is skin. Cardio is for bones. I think pathologist is for virus and fungus. But radiologist is the person or the doctor who diagnoses using X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasound. Correct answer is radiologists. They use radio waves, right? So that's why you can remember it with radio waves, and radiologists. Next question, guys. What should be the correct synonym of the given word reluctant? So your options are unwilling, pleased, afraid, or steady. Reluctant is when you do not want to do something, when you are not willing to do something. So correct synonym is unwilling. Pleased is happy, afraid is when you're scared of something, steady is constant, but unwilling is the correct synonym for reluctant, right? Moving on to question number 14, guys. We have to again find one replacement for the underlined part. The ghats in Benares were very crowded, but we were able to watch the Ganga Aarti clearly. So what should be the replacement, guys? The ghats in Benares were very crowded, but we are, or so we were. So guys, I think the sentence is absolutely correct. So no substitution is required here. The ghats in Benares were very crowded, but we were able to watch the Ganga Aarti clearly. So no substitution is required here, guys. And last question for this session, guys. Again, you have to find the correct replacement for the underlined part. Couldn't believe it at first, so the most he thought about it, the more he decided it must be true. It's a parallel sentence, guys, and in parallel sentences we use comparative degree. So he couldn't believe it at first, so but a most, but the more, although the more, or no substitution required. He couldn't believe it at first, but the more he thought about it, the correct option here is, but the more he thought about it, the more he decided it must be true. The correct option is option number 2. Have you ever heard of the sentence, the higher you go, the colder it gets? So why are we using comparative degree? Guys, always remember, whenever you are using a parallel sentence, what do I mean by parallel? When two elements start working in a parallel direction. So see, the higher you go, the colder it gets. So you're going higher, and the it is getting colder. So this is called parallelism. So parallelism we use the and comparative degree in both the parts. So the more he thought about it, the more he decided it must be true. That is the correct option here. All right, guys. So these were some practice questions for you. I hope your preparations are on track. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out any videos or any updates. And you can join our Telegram channel, the link for which has been given in the description of the video, to find all the PDFs of these sessions for free. So again, I wish you all the success for your journey, for your exam, and I hope that you learn something useful in these sessions. So thank you so much for joining in, guys. And if you wish to contact us for anything, this is our number. You can call us during the office hours, 8146207241, or you can drop us an email at hello@edutab.co.in. And if you surf through our courses, this is our address, www.edutab.co.in. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy learning to all of you.